hasn't slept in probably 7 days.
What is up, boys? This is day 9 of going from 100 bucks to 10K. This is actually crazy. I mean, we're almost on day 10, which is crazy because I remember when I first posted day 1, I was like, fuck, dude, I don't even know how long I'm gonna be able to keep up with this. But I just want to say thank you guys. I've been getting like a decent amount of DMs about how you guys actually watch the vids, which is crazy because I never really thought of it. Like, I just post it and I get like 15 views, and I was like, oh, okay, you know, not too bad. But yeah, I guess you guys are actually watching them, so for sure let me know what kind of videos you guys want. I feel like I just vlog most of the time and yap, but if you guys want like actual videos on how I do stuff, I'd for sure be down. Today I honestly don't have too much going on. Oh, also, if you guys are trying to contact me or DM me, my solo scales account, it's like bugging. I'm not getting any DMs, so just DM me on my personal. I'll probably put it right here or something. But yeah, today I don't got too much. I just have this call with one of my friends. He's gonna start freelance brand scaling. We're gonna try to work something out. And then I actually have a call with one of you guys. I think one of you guys DM me, kind of wanted some help. Again, I'm not like some guru. I don't fucking know everything, but I mean, hopefully it'll be help a little bit. Yeah, so I just got that stuff going on, and then I might just do like a sit down of maybe how to get a client or client call. I'm not sure. I'll figure it out. But yeah, day 9. Hopefully, I don't know. I mean, I hope by maybe like day 12 we'll hit 500 subs. That'd be pretty sick. I have to freaking edit this Instagram vid I'm gonna post. Bro, I've been so cooked. Like, I think I went to sleep at like 2 last night and woke up at like 8. I'm gonna get such bad bags under my eyes, but yeah, I've been so backed up on content and everything, so gotta edit this real quick and then probably hop on the calls. I know I'm about to hop on another call. Yo.
Hello.
How we doing?
I'm good. How are you, boss?
Alright, so just finished editing the vid I'm about to post for you guys on Instagram. I was just replying to one of you guys' comments. Bro, these take so long to reply to for no reason, but I mean, not to reply to edit for like no reason, but it's alright. And it doesn't help that I'm like so sick right now. Just hopped right into it. So basically, I kind of followed a Raspy script for a while, and then I kind of made my own. Comment down below if you guys want me to link it, because I mean, it's gonna be different for everyone, but this is just what works for me. But basically, I would say overall 3 things just in general is always be super friendly, be super calm too. I know my first call I was like shaking. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna fumble this. Number 2, don't act desperate. You want to act as if like you're busy, right? You don't want to like lie, but like you want to be like, yeah, I just don't know if you're right for our agency. Kind of make it seem like you're the value to them. Alright, so the 3rd tip I can kind of give you guys overall before I really get deep into it is really be concise about what you do for them and outline exactly what you're going to do, how you're going to do it, and the timing, so that when it comes to the contract, they're not going to be like, oh, I thought you said you're doing this, and then you deliver them something completely different. You also always want to be very transparent with the client. You want to under deliver and then obviously show bigger results. That's something I learned from Raspy. But yeah, we'll kind of get into about my script and what I say exactly. Okay, so I'm probably going to put the script up on the screen. You guys should probably screenshot it, or I'll put it in the link down below. But, so this is how I always start off with every single call. You want to talk to them or start off as if you're like talking to your grandma and reminding them about like your name and stuff. So I go, oh hey, and then the brand name, this is Solomon, how you doing, right? Because obviously you've talked to them on Instagram already, and you want to act as if like you already know them. So they're like, oh yeah, Solomon, like, yeah, I'm good, man. So from there I go, yeah, I came across your page on Instagram, love the community you're building, tell me more about that. So the reason I don't just start off with, oh, I'm an agency, I take 15% of your brand. I mean, you want to first come across as if you genuinely care about their brand and like what they're building, right? So that's why I'm like, yeah, I mean, I came across your Instagram, tell me about what you're doing. People love talking about what they do and about themselves, so you want to show that you truly care. So, you know, you just want to ask like, how's it been going? How's the past years been for your brand? Get some insights about their like financial situation. Most of this part is like Raspy. I kind of just copy and pasted this, and then tell them about how much. Oh yeah, so this part, of course, you can't guarantee results, but okay, so this part I don't really agree with. So from here, after they kind of tell me about everything, I go, my pitch personally is, Yeah, so I work on a performance-based model, meaning I only succeed when you do. I earn 15% of the additional revenue I generate for you, so there's no upfront risk, just growth. So a huge thing is do not say take. Like, as soon as you say these triggering words to a client, like take or receive, whatever it is, you don't want to use those, because as a brand owner, 15% sounds like a lot to them. Obviously it isn't. But that's why I say I earn, so in their mind, like, oh, this kid's working for it, and it doesn't really, like, fully process for them. So that's kind of my pitch. Obviously, it's going to be different if you're taking 10% or a retainer, whatever it is. And then from there, they're going to obviously be like, yeah, you know, I'm down to do it or not, whatever it is. So then after that, you want to make it very clear to them that ads are not an overnight sensation, and it's going to take time. Obviously, we can only do so much. So if their website isn't good, if their ad creatives aren't good, we can't fix that. All we do are like the ads. So you want to make that very clear to them. After that, you want to ask them the amount that they're comfortable to set aside to spend that month. So if that's 10, 15, 20, whatever it is. You never want to be like, oh yeah, like usually we start with like 40 or 50, because then you're like, oh, I don't have that money, so maybe it's not gonna do as well. You want to be like, yeah, you know, we always start small, 10, 15, whatever it is. Then the next thing is bring up cash flow and pitch them that the whole idea is that once we get their ads running, it's just going to reinvest, and they're not necessarily using their own money now. It's just kind of, you know, running for itself. So then after that, you want to ask them, always have the notebook out and ask them these super important questions: age of brand, monthly revenue, drop schedule, have they run ads before, all that. Because obviously at the end of the day, a client is a client, but if they're getting like, you know, a sale day and their profit margins aren't good, obviously you're not going to do good, so you don't want to waste your time with that. But I mean, that's pretty much for the script. I think I'm going to go over a couple of sales objections, because if you guys didn't know, freelance brand scaling is basically just sales at the first part. So, and then obviously the ads on the back end. Okay, so I went over the script. Now I'm going to go over sales objections. So as a freelance brand scaler, obviously I'm sure we all get the same three like objections. Either I run the ads myself, I just need to think about it, or it's too expensive. So I'm going to teach you guys kind of how to work around it. At the end of the day, freelance brand scaling is honestly just sales at the first part, and then the ads are in the back end. So if you're not able to sell yourself, you're not going to be able to get any clients. So the first little objection is I run the ads myself already. So at this point, you'd want to be like, that's awesome, you're running the ads yourself. Would you say it'd be beneficial to you and your team if you had someone who could manage it, potentially get you guys more sales and revenue while you're really focused on the bigger picture? Because I'm sure as a brand owner, you have tons of things that you have to manage. Would you say that's beneficial? Now, obviously, they're going to say yes, and be like, yeah, I mean, I guess that would be beneficial, right? You get them thinking to really sell yourself, and then you're going to go, yeah, you know, a second set of eyes could really help you guys out. If I could help you make more while spending less, would that be worth a quick chat or Zoom call, whatever that is? And be like, yeah, and then boom, you close that little client call. So the second objection is I just need to think about it. Now, obviously, when they say this, they're trying to brush you off, because I'm sure most of the time they're super busy. So like, oh yeah, I just need to think about it, and then they're never gonna get back to you. So do not let them get off that call until you fully close it, because if they're like, yeah, give me a call back, I've done this before, I've called them back and they don't answer. So you're gonna be like, yeah, of course you need to think about it, I didn't give you enough info. What part are you really struggling in? Like, is it, do you not understand the concept, our pricing, whatever it is? And then you're back in the conversation, and they're gonna be like, yeah, I don't really understand the pricing, let's just say, like, why do you take 15%? Then I'm gonna explain to them, and then hopefully at the end you're able to keep them on track and then close that deal. So a big takeaway is do not get off that phone call until you secure it, because they're most likely not going to call you back. So the third little sales objection is it's too expensive. Now, obviously, as a freelance brand scaler, we don't really like change your prices. It's either 10 or 15%. I mean, you can go like 9 or whatever it is, but usually I do 15% just in case someone says this to me, right? So I'm able to go, okay, like, I'm going to be honest, I don't usually do this, but I do see your brand has huge potential. Would you be willing to meet at 10%? So, and then at this point, they're going to think they're getting a deal, right? Like, okay, yeah, I guess I'll do it for 10%. So that's the only reason I go 15. Obviously, you don't want to go 20, and then you're going to say you do it for 15, because that already sounds like a lot. And then you're gonna say, yeah, you know, my goal is to ensure you're getting way more value than you're spending. Let's break it down and what you're looking for and see how we can make this work. So you're kind of getting into their mind, like, yeah, we're in this together. And yeah, I mean, those are kind of like, that's my script, my sales objections. Just let me know what else you guys kind of want me to talk about. I feel like I covered most of it. But yeah, so now I don't know if I put the clips in after or before me talking. I think I have 2 calls today and then more client outreach. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's day 9. I just want to say thank you guys for watching my vids. It's actually pretty crazy that I have somewhat of an audience, which is kind of cool to think of. And then yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video.